All right, it is retest week. All right, and technically the last week of this 8-week cycle of getting back into the gym. So let's just talk about it. What are we doing today? We have finding a what is Koa? Koa's right there. 1 rep max clean. Awesome. Let's have lift some heavy weight, and then retesting Clydesdale. That Clydesdale is a 12-minute AMRAP of 10 deadlifts, 50 double unders, and a 1,000/800 meter bike. Prescribed weight for RX is 225, 155. Competitors actually have 275, 185. The Sugar WOD has that score for them, so they'll know what they did the first time we did this. Warm up, starting, it's 14 minutes, starting with 3-minute assault bike, top of every minute. Do 5 floor to ceiling jumps. Some people also call those frog jumps, either or. Just to kind of get those calves moving, hip extension, rocking and rolling, and using that assault bike to get that core temp up. Then you're gonna go through 1 round of a McGill Big 3. Remembering that McGill Big 3 is a side plank each side. I do that for 20 to 30 seconds. The crunch up with your hand underneath the small of your back, and that same side as that hand's leg is going to be bent. And then I usually do about 10 to 14 alternating bird dogs. And with that, we're really making sure that they keep the flexion in their abs, even though they are extending their arms and their legs. Then we have 3 rounds, 5 rear foot elevated plyo hops. So what is that, you're asking? We're setting up like we're doing a Bulgarian split squat. So that back leg is either on a bench or a box. The box is gonna be easier to get. And that front leg, instead of doing an actual squat, they're actually just gonna jump up and down a little bit, kind of almost like a calf jump in a sense. So that's what we're using it for, to get those quads moving and those calves ready to do some double unders. Sorry, totally forgot what it was. Then we have 5 times through IYT with change plates. And then we have 5 deep squats to hamstring stretch. I have a video for that. We've done it before, but we've only done it once before. You'll see that for our time, it's 14 minutes for a general specific warm-up, and then there's 8.5 minutes for them to get to their starting weight. All right, and they're building to their heaviest on that. I'm telling them to start at 80% of their heaviest that they found in that assault bike and clean workout we did a couple weeks ago. It's also the same weight that they did in their EMOM last week, just for reference. Otherwise, if they don't have those 2 references, we're just going to start at a moderately heavy weight, thinking like, honestly, anywhere up to 80% of their max, and then building up for those 7 sets. Clydesdale, about 40 of our gym members did this workout, so they should all have a time here. We are looking for that deadlift weight to be one that maybe they're breaking once each set, otherwise it's to be unbroken. 50 double unders and 1,000/800 meter bike. I don't believe anyone got into that 5-round range, but we're looking for that this time. I myself am one of those people that are looking for, let's get 5 rounds. I know I was about a bike away from that, so that would be 90 seconds faster. But the average was about 3 to 4 rounds. Today is going to be a big leg heavy day. It's gonna hurt a little bit in the sense of lactic acid, but they all know how it feels, and all know, by all know I mean they should have thought about what they would do differently than last time. If you have any questions, let me know.